There is no visibility of orders going to be getting finalized in areas where it can make a difference, especially in the infrastructure area related to roads, ports, airports, dams, telecommunication related. I don't think such visibility is going to be coming in immediately. However, we can see a lot more of movement in the non-policy oriented areas. For example, food processing, beverages, alcohol, FMCG goods, durables, light engineering, light chemical engineering, chemical products, biotechnology. All this we are seeing the movement. So investment is happening, not just not happening. But in the core areas where it can really make a difference to the GDP or filling of orders in the capital goods industry, I'm not seeing that happening.
Going ahead, what's your outlook? Do you think that in the next 6 to 8 months you will see orders from core industries coming in? And if yes, what are the green shoots there?
I don't expect any change to happen in the next 6 months in cement industry, the steel industry, the power industry, oil and gas, fertilizer. I'm certainly not expecting a movement to happen in the next 6 months' time. First of all, some of the policy corrections which they were to be making because of lack of political clarity and consensus in the country, especially two of the bills, GST and the second one related to land acquisition. These are the two key factors which can make a difference for larger investments. Unless these are cleared, I don't think we will see a needle movement in the country related to the core industry.
I also wanted to get a sense, sir. Can you give us a sense of which sectors, in fact, are seeing really orders coming in growth inside, sir?
It's predominantly non-policy oriented, consumption oriented areas are the only ones which are seeing a growth right now. Nor are we expecting in the core sector for some more time for the growth to be happening.
Talking about Thermax, we just did an acquisition also. So what's the growth path now? How are you looking at it now?
We are investing both in intellectual capabilities and physical capacities building up irrespective of what is happening in a short term within the country or in the globe. Because India has got to build itself from a 2 trillion economy into maybe a 6 to 7 trillion dollar in the next maybe 10 to 15 year period of time, which would mean the total demand for items will triple in the next maybe 10-year period of time. So we'll fall short of capacity. And if one is going to be creating capacity out of the profits made by you, not by borrowings, there is nothing like a right time or wrong time. So we are creating capacity.
Talking about our overseas subsidiaries, sir, by when can you see them turned around and the kind of global turmoil which has happened at this point of time? Do you think that there will be much more pain in our overseas subsidiaries for some time at least?
I would expect post-Omnical closure, we should see positive movement in our European subsidiaries. However, the Chinese subsidiary which we made into a profit last year may undergo some strain in the current year because Chinese economy is under stress. And I would believe, despite our best efforts, we may have to contain losses rather than making profit in the current year.
So any forecast on the overseas subsidiaries growth or degrowth which you will see?
I would certainly see a growth in the European subsidiaries, even our American subsidiary, because we are in a niche market. If you were to be in a generic market, the commodity changes could have made a difference for us. We are into quality energy products, where somebody is shifting from a conventional fossil firing into green energy. It's the kind of area that we are operating on. Country to country in Nordic part of the Western Europe, there are movements even today happening. But yes, certainly with the oil prices being depressed, this is going to cause some amount of temporary decline, but it's containable.
Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/ETNow and don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at ETNowLive. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/user/ETNow.